What's up, everybody, man? This is Chris, yours truly from That Square Sports, man, in the building. How y'all doing? I hope all is well, man. Check this out. I'm out here, man. I'm making these videos, and I'm sitting there saying to myself, man, I got to talk about New England. Good old New England, huh? The Patriots, man. It's crazy to see Tom Brady actually go win a ring without Belichick. It's just kind of like the football universe has been thrown out of whack since then. But then again, hey, it is what it is. I have nothing but respect for, of course, for the Patriots. I mean, for the past, since I've been old enough to understand football, like, 7, 8, 9 years old, the Patriots have just been good. So, I mean, like, for them to have a year where they just be bad, okay. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really say that. But I'm going to be honest with you, too. That being said, the Patriots being the Patriots, they're probably going to come back this season better than ever, especially like I made a video on my other channel about, the two tight ends, Jonnu Smith, Hunter Henry, the additions for a couple of people. Now, the trade for Sony Michel, obviously to me, I mean, the Patriots never really had Curtis Martin, but they never really just had a solidifier at running back like that, you know what I mean? So it's always been something with them, right? But hey, it is what it is. And, they're getting Hightower back, Chung, Cordy's going to be back there. You got Kyle Van Hoy, he's coming back. So you got some solid guys, man, in the area for the Patriots coming back, man. Some veteran key players that's going to hold their own. With that being said, I'm going to dive into the schedule and see what they got going on. See if they're going to do pretty good or going to do pretty bad. Week 1, they got the Dolphins. I think they win this game. Jets, they win this game, so they start off 2-0. That's good. Week 3, I think they beat the Saints. Week 4, this is Tampa Bay versus the Patriots. Basically, Brady versus Belichick. And I'm going to be honest with you. I actually think the Patriots win this game. I think the Patriots win this game. Therefore, they start off the season 4-0. And then next up is the Texans. They actually beat the Texans in Houston. They lose to the Cowboys. That's their first, So that'll be their first loss on the season. Is playing the Cowboys. So they'll be 1-5. I mean, they'll be 5-1. I'm sorry. Then they'll beat the Jets. They'll beat the Chargers. They'll beat the Panthers. They'll lose to the Browns. So now we're looking back. So in the 10 weeks, they'll be 8-2. They play the Falcons. I think they'll have a hard time stopping Kyle Pitts, but then they'll figure out how to slow him down. Especially they'll have to make Calvin Ridley beat them. Or basically just make the Falcons run the ball. That's what they're probably going to do. With that being said, I think they beat the Falcons. I think actually the Falcons win this game. So, Falcons win this game. That means that it's going to be 8-3 on the season. They lose to the Titans, making them 8-4. They lose to the Bills, which makes them 8-5. They get their bye week. They get their stuff back together. They beat the Colts, which makes them now 9-5. They beat the Bills, which makes them now 10-5. They beat the Jaguars, which makes them 11-5. And somehow, some way, always, every single time, they play Miami at Miami every year. At the end of the year, the Patriots always lose to the Dolphins. I don't know why. I don't know how. It just always happens. It's just what they do. I couldn't tell you the logistics behind it. Usually the Dolphins have nothing to play for, and the Patriots have everything to play for. 1C on the line, all this, and somehow, some way, they beat them. And I think this is the year where that curse does not stop and it just keeps rolling. So, with that being said, I think that the Patriots are going to go 11-6 behind the Bills because this game right here on Week 18 against the Dolphins, I'm going to say this again, Week 18 against the Dolphins, I feel like this is going to play a vital part, especially in the AFC East. Every year it does. So, I just think Miami's going to ruin somebody's birthday party. They always do every year. With that being said, 11-6 season. I think Belichick gets his revenge on Brady. I don't think that they win the Super Bowl or anything like that. I think they hold their own. Mac Jones is decent at quarterback, but I think the defense is going to actually win a lot of games for him. I'm not in love with Mac Jones. I've seen a couple of things that he's decent on. I mean, why not give him a try on FanDuel? That's actually another video I'm going to do before I close cases here tomorrow. I'm going to definitely do that. But just my predictions as well with Week 1. I don't know, man. The Patriots, man, they got a lot of. They actually went out and got players, man. That's something that they really don't do. They haven't done that since like 2007 when they got Stallworth and Randy Moss that year, and everybody was kind of like, oh, the Patriots are gonna be oversaturated, and they turned around and almost dang near had a perfect season. Literally, the Giants just got lucky that year. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's what it is. That's how I see it. If any questions or concerns, shout out to the Patriots organization, man. Robert Kraft and the boys. But everybody else is a Patriots fan. I know you guys are anxious to see that Week 4 matchup, Tampa Bay versus New England. I'm actually anxious now, just looking at the schedule. But you guys tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. You tell me what you guys want, man. Have a good one.